The system is failing. We're going to have more homelessness, more unemployment, and the government has to print more money. It's a command and control economy where the government tells you everything. I just don't trust our government. And they're going to have to start printing pretty quickly. And the more they print, the less value, purchasing power the dollar has, or the loonie, or the yen, or the peso. People are talking about inflation. I think we're in depression right now, and we're going to be the biggest depression in world history. In the 1970s, that's when the world was changing. The biggest bust in the history of the world is coming up. It's pensions. They trusted the government. They trusted their pension would be there, and it's going to go bust. And that's us. We get crushed.
And I've been saying for 2 or 3 years now that in crypto, a lot of the projects you see going on here are going to go to zero. But there are Amazon.coms in there somewhere, right? Things, the major protocol layers, the significant network technologies, those are going to make it out here stronger than ever 2 years from now. But things are going to get shaken out now. The scams, the charlatans, the easy money guys, those people are going to get shaken out in the next 6 months. And you're starting to see that now.
And I think Ripple is in a position that I compare to Amazon circa 1997, where Amazon at those ages, which you and I will remember, it wasn't Amazon, it was Amazon Books. The name of the company was Amazon Books, and it competed with Borders and Barnes & Noble. Today, obviously, it does lots of things. I think of Ripple, our first vertical, the Books is to cross-border payments for Ripple.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Bearable Bull here. And I got this aggressively average content for you today, as that clip you just heard was from one of my favorite regulators of all time, Brian Brooks, who at his short time at the OCC, the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, he did more progress for the crypto industry than all these regulators combined over 5 years. It's very interesting to note, but his statement is very, very important. I've always been a believer that 99% of crypto will go away. And with the fall of FTX, with the fall of Terra Luna, with the bankruptcies of other exchanges, and here, with Digital Currency Group as well, there's a very real possibility, and a 100% possibility, that regulators are going to clamp down hard in 2023 and beyond on the crypto industry. That's going to be bad for a lot of shit coins. That's going to be bad for bad actors in the space. But it's going to be great for XRP and other compliant crypto businesses. We have here that the Winklevoss twins, founders of the Gemini Exchange, sent a letter to Barry Silbert and the Digital Currency Group, stating that they owe them over $900 million and have given a deadline of January 8th to pay. This is very important because the fall of Digital Currency Group could bring even more red into the crypto market. Something that all of you need to know about me is I'm always caught between giving you the positives for the crypto market and the very real negatives that the crypto market have to offer. Some people try and argue that I'm playing both sides. Absolutely not. What I am doing is giving you a clear vision of the entire chessboard, the entire playing field, so you know how to calculate risk based on your risk level and risk tolerance on your own. Tether is a black swan waiting to happen. Binance has had negative press around them. Digital Currency Group is a very real cataclysmic event where if they collapse and if they don't get some money to pay back some creditors, then things will get very, very bad. This is just the fact of the matter. But at the same time and in the same breath, I see very positive things developing, specifically for XRP and specifically for the crypto market as far as the charts are concerned. Crypto Insights UK states there's a bullish divergence printed in the weekly time frame for Bitcoin. And that's something that could send Bitcoin up in value quite a bit. We've been hovering around this 16K mark for quite a while, and the sub 20K mark for a while. And one thing's for certain, some things gotta give. If Bitcoin does happen to rise in value in the immediate short term, I see some relief finally for the altcoin market. The DXY has retraced from its parabolic 2022, and that does mean that altcoins could have their day in the sun. On top of that, with Flare tokens officially being dropped for the XRP community in 1 week from today, I have to say there's plenty of positive things to look forward to for the XRP army. The probability that the rapid ending of this case happens is something to keep in the back of your minds as well. And that's why today's video is specifically going to be discussing what XRP's price action could be and some predictions for where the XRP price can go in 2023 and beyond. If a settlement or the end of this case takes place, like I think it will, and like many in the XRP community are waiting for, all bets are off, and we have to prepare for profit taking, or at least mentally brace for what prices could come into play. Now, from the last video I posted, I told all of you that I believe 2023 is the year of personal accountability, and the year we have to go back in time to try and project what's going to happen in the future. Something that I personally believe in is that if you make a mistake, it is 110% your fault, and it is your duty to go back and reflect and know where that mistake come from. First and foremost, 2021 was the year when alts and Bitcoin reached new all-time highs. However, the previous bull run was different than the one in 2017-2018. I was pretty good at telling every single one of you when I believed prices were going to go up, but also when I believed prices were going to tank. Here you guys could see, I let everyone know I believed the 50% crash was coming. In addition, I've been warning people constantly of the market crashes that were bound to happen throughout the bull market. The thing is, 2022 was a year I got completely wrong because I was under the impression, due to my own biases, that we would be in for an altcoin season last year. So now I have to come here and say what happened. Well, there was one massive thing that was extremely different in crypto in 2021 that was not present in 2017, and that was NFTs. The NFT market cap and the amount of capital that flooded into NFTs in 2021 put a damper in the altcoin market rally. That took a lot of volume away from altcoins as a whole, which caused, in my opinion, altcoins to not reach the heights that I originally expected. That is something I did not take into account, and that is something that most people haven't noticed yet. While NFTs, in my opinion, were mostly nonsense, it is a new technology that I heavily believe will have a place in the future, especially considering that a couple weeks ago China came out with their own NFT marketplace, which is nothing to look over. However, now that we have that in our minds, the fact that NFTs took a lot of volume away from the altcoin market, how can we project the future? And what is in store for the cryptos we're invested in, specifically XRP? First and foremost, I have to say that everyone that has ever made projections about where XRP goes has been wrong. I remember people using fibs to try and plot where XRP will go. And with fibs, you would have gotten a nice $13 price for XRP. That has not come yet. That does not mean it won't, but that just means it hasn't come yet. I've also seen people talk about a $20 to $30 XRP. And while I genuinely believe anything is on the table when it comes to the future XRP price, I have to say, we have to take realistic profits from this digital asset. while also planning for the future and keeping a bag just in case it reaches heights we didn't even expect. Here, what you're looking at here is the historic XRP price chart from 2016 to 2023, and horizontal raise plotted at 40 cents at the peak of a May 2017 XRP bull run, at $3.35 at the other peak of the 2017 bull run, and up here at around $2 back when it peaked in 2021. Now, all of you may be wondering why I have all these horizontal rays on the screen. And quite simply, it's to provide you all a visual of the biggest peaks during XRP's most recent parabolic runs. Here, in 2017, XRP went from 2 cents all the way up to 40 cents for a 20x little bull run. Then, after reaching a peak of 40 cents, XRP went all the way back to roughly 17 cents before taking off to $3.30. There's a lot of debate whether or not the XRP price peak was $3.30 or $3.80. But regardless, for this example, let's use $3.30. If that is in fact the case, that means from the top of XRP's first bull run in 2017 to the top of XRP's big bull run in 2017, that is roughly at 8.5 times gain. Meaning that if we were to apply the same metrics to what has just occurred here from 2021 all the way into 2023, XRP's price could reach a beautiful value of approximately $17. Now, a lot of you may be saying, Bull, that's not how you can calculate this and blah blah blah, and my thought vomit is better than your ideas. Whatever. All I'm here to say is, before XRP went on this massive run, XRP had this little mini bull run. And if history rhymes with the present in any way, shape, or form, then I believe this massive pattern that has been created over a 2-year time frame is this pattern that happened from 2017 to the end of 2018, except on a much larger scale, meaning a much larger potential high-end price target. I believe it's very possible that we have seen the lowest price XRP will see, barring any random black swan-like events that happen in the macro or the overall crypto market, like Tether, Binance, digital currency group collapsing. There's no projecting where XRP could fall if that's the case. But if we're to assume that no black swan events are going to happen and just stick to the charts, it is very realistic to think that on the high end, XRP could reach upwards of $25 to $30. But on the low end, XRP could reach a $15 to $20 price range, just based on speculation, just based on the news that the XRP case is settled. This is something that we can plan for, and this is my realistic price target for 2022. The $15 to $20 XRP mark will be the range I look to help ground me as far as future potential projections for XRP are concerned. But in the meantime, while we're heading up to that range, I will be taking profits at $4. I will be taking profits at $9. I believe both of those targets are important psychological marks for XRP. I'll be taking 5% of my XRP position out at $4 and another 5% out at $9. And this has changed from my original analysis based on current market conditions and also based on the money I need for other goals I have in my life and other plans that I've added for my future. There'll be people in the comments section critiquing me saying, Bull, you must not believe in XRP enough. And I'll tell you, my friend, that regardless of what XRP does as far as price action is concerned, if XRP appreciates in value, even up to $1, I'll be making more money just based on ad revenue alone. Meaning, anything I sell when it comes to XRP is less than I would originally be selling, solely based on the fact that I'm making XRP profits simply by it going up and creating content. And that is the transparent truth of the matter. Something that each and every single one of you need to understand is, and something that I teach my mentees in my mentorship program is, every single one of us, despite the fact that we are the XRP community, is looking to sell and take profits on each other. I've always found it funny how people are all in the same crypto communities and crypto discords and blah blah blah, saying, yeah, we're just gonna hold into the future and beyond and we're in this together. When in reality, you're all looking for the right place to sell on each other. That does not mean we don't care about each other. That does not mean we're not genuine people. But the fact of the matter is, when it comes to investing and making money in the crypto market, it's a dog-eat-dog world. It's bulls versus bears. And you have to be ultimately greedy when it comes to securing your future. That is the instinct you need to make sure that you as a retail investor do not get wrecked. Retail is tired of getting wrecked. And all I'm here to do is teach retail how to empower themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my projection for XRP in 2023. If we get an ending of this XRP case, I expect a $15 to $20 price range. If magical things happen for XRP, which are always possible, the sky's the limit and who knows. But at the same time, we need to make it through a lot of turbulence before we get there. The macro crypto and global economic environment are negative. But I've always believed XRP was meant to thrive in the worst of times. Let's see what our asset can do. And I hope you appreciated that transparency. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Bearable Bull here. Thanks for tuning in. As always, I appreciate every single one of you. Now I'll be back tomorrow with another video.
Why do I hold XRP? Because Ripple's the chosen one to lead the new global digital payment system, and they use XRP. In 2013, the Federal Reserve began looking for faster payments options. 2 years later, an action plan was born and a federal payments task force was created. It included one company focused on crypto, Ripple. In 2014, the World Bank and Better Than Cash Alliance, which includes the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Clinton Global Initiative, and the governments of 32 countries, put out a report called The Opportunities of Digitizing Payments. 1 year later, the Better Than Cash Alliance featured one crypto company on their website, Ripple. Today, Better Than Cash Alliance and all other UN initiatives are focused on a single agenda, the Sustainable Development Goals for 2030. You can see the SDGs logo on Bill Gates' lapel, world-leading companies, the Better Than Cash Alliance website, and on the UN's official exchange, Exchange. What crypto is Exchange officially utilizing for their carbon credit solution? XRP. The world will move to a new international standard for exchanging electronic messages between financial institutions by 2025 called ISO 20022. Who was the first ISO 20022 member focused on distributed ledger technology? Ripple. Who's partnered with over 300 financial institutions, including Bank of America, American Express, PNC, Santander, SBI, HSBC, Standard Chartered Bank, Bank of England, India, Singapore, Scotland, Australia, and Indonesia, the largest banks in Japan, Canada, Egypt, the Middle East, United Arab Emirates, Thailand, Morocco, Bhutan, South Korea, Brazil, and Latin America? Ripple. Who is a former employee overseeing the Federal Reserve? Ripple. A former employee overseeing the world's largest asset manager, BlackRock's digital asset division? Ripple. Leading Australia's CBDC effort? Ripple. Who hired a former Treasury of the United States? Ripple. 2 former Federal Reserve attorneys to their board? Ripple. 2 former Clinton and Obama advisors, former Minister of Defense and Economics of Germany, former business director at Swift, former Swift board member, former CFO of PayPal, former head of the DTCC, former chief business officer at Uber, former VP of Amazon, and former SEC chair on their legal team? Ripple, who's a member of the Digital Pound Foundation, Digital Dollar Project, Digital Euro Association, Mojaloop, IMF's High-Level Advisory Board on FinTech, Hyperledger Blockchain Consortium, Open Payments Coalition, Faster Payments Council, Global Payments Steering Group, Cross-Border Working Group, International Association for Trusted Blockchain Applications, Crypto Climate Accord, University Blockchain Initiative, World Wide Web Consortium, and a featured partner of the World Economic Forum with 3 members of their team directly listed on the WF website, Ripple. Now, does Ripple and XRP sound like they're going to disappear, or do they sound like they're part of a much bigger plan? You decide.